Hi, I'm Carolina. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to use only Victorian cosmetics for a week? Me neither, but let's try. When we think Victorian cosmetics, we mostly think arsenic, bleach, lead, and all sorts of things that are bad for you. But was it really like that? Have you ever heard of the mass lead powder poisoning of 1888? You have not, because it wasn't a thing. In fact, a lot of the cosmetics had safer ingredients than we do nowadays. That is why I'm going to attempt using only Victorian cosmetics for a week. Oh, but I really am though. My friend is a cosmetology historian and she does an amazing job of uncovering old recipes, trying out recipes for old cosmetics. So I obviously had to contact her and I was like, I need you to make me a ton of Victorian cosmetics that I can use for my video. So she did. She dug out all recipes, she made all these cosmetics for me. She asked specifically what the cosmetics are supposed to be for. I was like, everything from head to toe, I need to be covered in Victorian shit. She very happily obliged. I'm gonna link my friend in the description, but basically all of the cosmetics I'm using in the video are by her. That is her doing, that is her work and her research, so just wanted to give her a shout out. If you're looking for someone to give a historic cosmetic presentation, she's the one. So yeah, I got a massive box of cosmetics from her and I tried using Victorian cosmetics for a week. Let's see how that went. Here comes the unboxing, which I'm going to do in a British accent because I'm deranged. So first we're gonna open the top of the box. Why the frick won't it open though? This is quite difficult to do with one hand only, so bear with me for a second, please. Do you know what? Actually, this is a bit annoying, isn't it? So I'm going to stop recording and just open the bloody box. Never mind, I got it. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is actually nice. Absolutely stunning, innit? Oh my god. Ooh. Oh! Okay, so this is full of spatulas. Cold cream, perfect for summer. A lip, however you read it. Salve Regina. Oh my god, am I an alchemist or what? Milk of roses. I'm gonna love this. This video is sponsored by Incogni. So I recently had my laptop stolen and I was like, oh no, what about all of my data and logins and personal info that got compromised? And then I was like, actually, people don't need to steal my laptop to get it. Did you know that your personal information can be sold and published without even knowing about it? Things like your name, your date of birth, your home address, your relations, your religious beliefs are collected by data brokers and can then be sold to whoever pays for it, basically. And while I have the right to protect your privacy and request for your personal information to be removed, if you were to do it manually one by one, it would take literally years. Now, this is where Incogni comes in. Incogni deals with those data brokers on your behalf, requests all your personal information to be removed from the site, and if they have any objections to it, Incogni is also there to deal with that. Many brokers keep collecting your information even after they removed it, so the most beneficial thing to do is to have an annual subscription of Incogni just so it can constantly keep removing your stuff over and over again. So if you want to keep yourself safe and more importantly, if you want to chill and let someone else do it for you, follow the link incogni.com/Carolina and use the code that is in the description for a 60% discount on a yearly subscription. Go and do that! Morning, oh, the echo, damn. Morning routine, 1859. I actually don't know the exact date of the cosmetics I'm using. I mean, they're not actually from that period. Disclaimer, I'm not a time traveler, as I have said before. Anyway, First I'm gonna use almond paste for my face. This works for cleaning and also kind of as a peeling, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I also have cold cream for my face. So that's my morning routine. Let's start off with the almond paste. I'm supposed to mix it on my hand. It looks kind of yummy. It looks like almonds. Let me try. Smells nice. That felt nice. That felt like appealing. And I also feel like, you know how almonds are a bit oily? I feel like a lot of the oil stayed on my skin, which gives it like a soft touch. Moving on to the cold cream. Oh, it's thicker than I expected. I feel like it's a Vogue Get Ready With Me video, but 1876. Oh, that feels... The structure of it is similar to that of a lip balm, so I'm not sure how I feel about putting it on my face, but we'll see what it does. It needs a second to like melt, but once it does, it feels pretty nice. Okay, yeah. I feel moisturized, so I guess that's what's important. Let's move on to makeup. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do rose powder first and then blush. According to the instructions, I'm assuming it's so we don't cover the blush with the powder. I'm just gonna drop it on my... Okay, got it. Oh, it has those tiny pieces of roses. Alright, let's go. Okay, feels just like regular powder. Does it look like one? I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. Ooh, that is smooth. Damn. The coverage is unreal. I feel like there's tiny pieces of it that stay on my face that I can feel. That is nice. Okay, blush time. Hi Vogue. Today we're gonna get ready for the recording of my new Gregorian chants. Oh. Oh. It's very delicate, but I'm assuming that's exactly what a Victorian woman would want. Like a blush that is not showing too much. And then we also have a lip salve, which is like a colored lipstick. Okay, this one's like a regular lipstick. It does have like a little coloring, but to a point where it doesn't really show that much. This is actually perfect for a Victorian look. Like I can totally imagine Victorian ladies using all these and just looking like this. Like just improving natural qualities that you have, but it's not showing too much. Also, just a comparison, this is the same look in natural light. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, let's see how this holds during the day. It's really hot today, so I'm assuming it's all gonna melt. And then in the evening, we're gonna do a whole hair routine and also wash this off with a Victorian makeup remover. So see you later. This is me like 5 hours later. I must say, given I was just outside in a really humid, hot weather, this is actually kind of impressive because I'm not shiny at all. Like I didn't use anything to wipe my face and it's dry. It's actually insane. I've never had that happen with powder before. Like I always use powder like every day. It's gone within like 2 hours. Like I touched my face a lot today and nothing. Impressive. I'm back and we're using rosemary oil as a conditioner. We We are supposed to massage it into the scalp and the hair and leave it for like an hour. Ooh, it's thick. Oh, it smells really good. It has this like mentholy scent. And I'm gonna massage it into my hair. It smells so good. Okay, now because it's oil, obviously it looks really greasy, and like that's the purpose. It's a conditioner, it's not supposed to stay on the hair. So I'll be back in an hour and then we'll do the rest of the hair routine. Stay tuned. Time to wash my hair. Okay, oh, look at this greasy dude. I have lavender soap. It's actually quite solid, but I was warned that it might be, so I'm supposed to just use it as I would regular soap. I'm gonna probably use a spatula to get some of it out. Now that this is kind of ready, this is going into my hair. It's foaming quite a bit. Now, the last thing we're gonna do tonight is remove the makeup using milk of roses. We have our cloth. We have the milk of roses. Let's go. I hope it smells good. I could drink this. Can I just drink this? Oh, I love the smell. Interestingly enough, I feel like the blush activates with water because I was brushing my teeth in the morning and I noticed that I have like spots of red on my face and I was like, what is this? Turns out I splattered water on my face. I feel fresh, I feel moisturized, I feel good. Now I'm also going to use lemon soap to wash myself, but I'm not gonna show you because it's not OnlyFans. Bye! Good day. Okay, the oil didn't completely wash off, but a disclaimer, I have had that happen before with oils that are supposed to go on your hair, and I also have that every single time I'm using a conditioner. That is why I don't actually use a conditioner. This is something that I could have expected, but I don't have the time to wash my hair, so I'm just gonna pull it back in a ponytail and pretend it's supposed to be like that because I'm lazy. I'm just gonna like make it into a model style slick ponytail and pretend it's supposed to look like this. But also, let's face it, I'm not seeing anyone today. I'll be good. That looks a little questionable, but we're gonna roll with it today. I'm gonna wash my hair again tonight and see what happens then. But to make all of those little hair stick to my head, I'm gonna use for the first time a pomatum. Is it showing? Oh my god, can you focus? Like, ooh, smells like, what is that? I think that's lavender. Ooh, that feels smooth. Oh yeah. In case it wasn't greasy enough, I'm just putting more grease into my hair. But also, why not? My friend used to do that with face cream. Granted, she was 9 years old. Clean girl aesthetic. Okay, let's do makeup. I kind of expected the powder to smell, ooh, that was a huge chunk, to smell a little more like roses. Because it just smells like powder, but I feel like summer is a good time for those types of experiments because those are like extreme conditions to test your makeup. And people are usually like, oh, but the summers back then weren't so hot. Okay, 28 Celsius is also not a comfortable temperature, so. I must admit I love how the blush is like really natural looking. Because like usually when you use blush, it's really out there. This one is like, it's doing everything it can to not show, which I actually appreciate. So, okay, and we're gonna finish it off with, I forgot to use cold cream. Okay, let's just move on. We're gonna finish it off with the lip balm. I would say it has like a Carmex sort of structure to it. And then we're also going to use something which I didn't use yesterday because I couldn't find a proper toothbrush, because I wanted to buy a wooden toothbrush, but we have we have wash for the teeth. It looks like poison. It looks like poison. I have not opened it yet. I hope it doesn't explode. It's basically a toothpaste, like a 19th century toothpaste, which uses, as you can tell, uses charcoal. Okay. The cork looks like it's rotten. Smells, again, a little, it has like a little herbal scent to it. Let's try it. Hope my teeth don't fall out. Let's try the cursed toothpaste. Okay. That looks like my soul. This is a toothpaste. I'm supposed to just put it on my toothbrush. This is the one I'm most afraid about because it like, all of the other cosmetics are like staying outside your body. This one's going in. This one has a really interesting texture. It kind of feels like glue. Ah! Oh, it was just water, okay. All right, let's go. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest out with some floss. And otherwise, kind of like the flavor, like it tasted really nice. It's kind of sweet like a regular toothpaste and minty, and there's also this like herbal undertone that I'm not sure what it is. So it felt totally like, you know those bio toothpastes that are like super expensive and they don't have that like strong menthol scent? That's what it felt like. Like I have been using some of those because we had them at home, and it's kind of this like less strong toothpaste that still leaves you feeling fresh. So I totally don't need to wash my teeth with regular toothpaste afterwards because I feel like it's completely fine. Like I feel clean and fresh. The only downside is that my whole sink is black. But to be honest, I have also been using like black toothpaste on a regular basis. Like I'm just using this one and it's the same. Like it just stains the sink. So you need to wash the whole thing after you wash your teeth. So yeah, let me just floss this thing out and that's the end of the routine for the day. Good morning. The hair situation is still not good. It's greasy, it's giving Victorian orphan. I have several theories because I have noticed that this area is actually cleaner and this is where it sort of builds up. I'm assuming it's either me, like either I cannot wash this thing off or it's the oil gradually going down. Regardless of the reason, I'm gonna keep going. Like I am going to keep using it just to see what happens. Because I'm on day 3 and I'm just curious whether it's going to start shifting. Like maybe it's just the buildup of the products in my hair that's coming out for no reason. Maybe it's the soap. So for today, I'm just gonna sport low-key Victorian hairstyle that I'm gonna turn 1930s with like clips in my hair in a second. But before that happens, let's move on to makeup. I have already washed my face with almonds. Does not sound good. And before I forget, cold cream. And also, I used lemon soap for my shower again. Smells so good. Disclaimer, false advertising, it's not actually cold. Okay, Next up we have rose powder, which again held the whole day yesterday. The only drawback for me so far is that it has those tiny bits that are like, you can feel it when you touch your face. Blush time! The camera is not good at picking up the blush, but trust me, it looks really good in real life. Ah! Oh, I have powder on my knees. No, girl. Lip salve. This one also stayed the whole day yesterday, and I do think it did make my lips a little softer. Whenever I use lip balm of any kind, it's just gone within like an hour. I had this on when I ate lunch, and it did not disappear. Again, the longevity of those products is actually surprising, because I thought without proper conservants, etc., it's just gonna not last too long. This is one of the things I did not expect. One new thing that we're using today is liniment for my nails. Hello? Took off my polish yesterday, and today we're gonna add something for my nails, which is supposed to make them like shiny and healthy looking. Obviously nail polish was not a thing in Victorian times, so instead they just used things like creams and stuff to put on your nails to make them look good. Now, I just checked the instructions and it actually said to use it overnight, but I did not realize that, so I'm gonna use it during the day, which is also okay. The only thing is it leaves this like greasy layer on your nails. So I'm taking a little bit of it and I'm just gonna put it on my nails. Okay, it feels like just like nail cream. The reason you need to use it overnight is that I wash my hands so often that it's probably not gonna last during the day, but I will cherish the moment. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like lemon zest. Now I wanna eat it. And that's it. See you later. I ended up a scarf over my greasy hair, but time to wash my teeth. I almost got it on my pants. Not that it wouldn't wash off, like I'm pretty sure it would wash off, but it looks scary as hell though, boy. It looks like car oil. Okay. It's evening time and let's remove my makeup. Skin condition wise, I have noticed some pimples, but I'm 99% sure it's hormonal rather than it has anything to do with my skincare routine, because it already started before I started using this cosmetics, so it's just my hormones being a mess. Milk of roses again. Shaky, shake, shake. Put it on the cloth. I just spilled some and remove. Sweet smell to it. It kind of smells like corn. Okay, now I'm gonna wash my face and put some cold cream on overnight just to experiment a little, see what my skin feels like in the morning. Also, hair update. It's gotten slightly better, but it's still a greasy mess. And because I have stuff to do tomorrow, I actually have to break the hair curls and wash it with regular shampoo. I really wanted to see if the greasiness lifts off after a couple of days, but it's just not possible with the amount of stuff I'm doing, and I have to look like I actually wash my hair. So, but I feel like it has gotten a little better, so I'm assuming if I kept doing that for like 2 more days, it would definitely just wash off like all of the greasiness. Also, update on the nail oil. It works. My nails do not feel completely dry, and I just removed nail polish, so it usually is pretty rough on my nails, even if it's without acetate, so yep. Just washed my face with almonds again. Not sure how to feel about it. I must admit, peeling wise, fantastic, does a great job. Moisture-wise, leaves my skin feeling a little oily. That's okay. But I still feel like I'm smearing my face with food. Like I literally feel like I'm just smearing marzipan on my face, and it's a weird feeling. So maybe it's my 21st century self talking, but it feels a little off, not gonna lie. Let me use some cold cream. Makeup time! Hi, oh, what happened to my voice? Today we're gonna try out something that's called Portugal water, and it's for the maintenance of your hair when it's dry. So the rosemary oil that I used is a conditioner that you use on wet hair, and this one, oh, it smells so good. This one is supposed to help with your hair as it is dry. So how do let me just try and pour a little bit on my head. I'm not entirely sure what it's doing, but it does smell nice. So maybe even as a sort of refreshment for your hair, it works well, especially for hot days. Don't be shy, put some more. Okay, now I smell great. So there is that. Cold cream. If there is one thing from this whole routine that I'm missing, it's definitely sunscreen. Like, I am an avid sunscreen user, and luckily for me, during this whole experiment there was like a bout of bad weather. Yeah, obviously there is some UV rays coming through, but it's like most of the time I'm inside, and when I'm not, it's like half an hour of mediocre sun exposure. So luckily for me, this was not an issue. But was I a 19th century lady? Instead of modern UV protection like sunscreen, I would have to just cover my body. That is why they wore hats, basically. That is why they wore gloves. That is why they carried parasols everywhere. That is why they had fans. So yeah. So as you saw, it was an interesting experience. The texture of all the cosmetics and the feel of them was it was completely different to the modern cosmetics I'm using, but it was also often actually better. Like, it actually felt better than the cosmetics I'm using every day. What I also noticed is, obviously, because it lacks all of the modern preservatives and heavier chemical stuff, it obviously does not last that long, and a week is like a generous stretch. Like, I feel like I should be using them like 4 days max. Obviously it's all natural ingredients and no preservatives, so they might go bad a lot quicker than modern, more chemical cosmetics do. Also, nice smell. A lot of them smelled really nice. I guess it all just made me think, if all you need is like a couple of simple natural ingredients to make those things, why do we buy stuff that has like 70 ingredients in it? Like, what's the point? Is it better for our skin? I don't think so. There is a reason whenever I went to the dermatologist, they're not like, oh, I think you should buy the Chanel face wash that is olive scented. No, they're like, you need to buy the most basic of basicest stuff. So it is possible that all the stuff I used is actually better for my skin than modern cosmetics, even though it sounds shady. Now, a disclaimer, obviously, if you were to use actual Victorian stuff, it was produced in a completely different way. Summing up, it just made me think, like, I'm already quite a minimalist when it comes to using products on myself. Like, I'm basically like a man when it comes to the amount of products I use on a daily basis. But it made me think, even the products I'm using are obviously more complex than the ones I just used for a week, and it's like, do I need to? It also made me feel like we tend to put Victorian women down a lot, like, oh, they were dirty, they didn't brush their teeth, they didn't do any makeup, their hair was greasy. And maybe they did use the cosmetics, but they just didn't like talking about it because it was something intimate and something that was considered maybe not the most modest. So they didn't like talking about all of the products they're using, but if you look at actual advertisements from the era, there is a lot of stuff that they were advertising. So obviously they had clients. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about it. And just remember, whenever you're digging out old recipes, obviously while the recipes that I was using, the products that I was using, that was all safe and completely okay products. Sometimes the products are a bit questionable. Maybe they don't make your face melt in an instant, but they might be something that we're not using anymore because we know it's not the best for you. So if you're looking at old recipes, be ready for a lot of stuff that is actual chemical ingredients that we're not using anymore in terms of anything body related, because we're like, yeah, no, let's not do that. But at the same time, as you could see, a lot of those cosmetics did not actually have those ingredients, and they're fully natural and full of stuff that is actually beneficial for you and that we continue using to this day. So that's all I wanted to say. See ya.